Hi guys, welcome back to the final week of our Hot for Summer series, and this week we're bringing it all together, wrapping things up with total body. So today's workout is our cardio workout. It's a total body shakeup plus cardio, and you will need a light set of hand weights for this workout. So if you're ready, go ahead, grab those, roll out your mat, and let's do it. Alright guys, it is the final week of our Hot for Summer series, and that means we're doing total body. This is where we wrap it all up, hit everything. So first workout of the week, which means this is going to be our cardio tabata. So a little bit of standing total body bar plus our cardio tabata. It's going to be a little bit crazy. So just a reminder here that after Thursday's video, there will be no more videos over the summer. That is my plan. I'm telling myself I'm taking this summer off. I will be back to posting videos though in September, so to be sure that you catch those, make sure that you are subscribed. Also, if you want to continue to work out with me over the summer, there are still ways that you can do that. First of all, you can get my 28-day workout program, the Hustle and Flow Guide. So that's your full month of workouts, and you can get that at a discount right now just through the end of June. So using the code SUMMER15, you will get 15% off, which makes it €34 converted to whatever currency you want to pay in. You'll download it, you will have it forever, so you can use it as often as you want. That is what I will be doing over the summer. That is what I'm dedicating myself to this summer, with nothing else to get in the way. I will also continue to be active over on Instagram at F2D Fitness, so you can follow me over there to keep up. I'll have some workouts down there possibly. I'll be showing you my travels, all of that jazz. So let's go ahead and get started on this one, starting with our warm-up. So as usual, it's gonna be the same format. 30 seconds of each warm-up exercise here. We've got 4 total, so just 2 minutes of warm-up, and then we're gonna get straight into it. So first one is just gonna be a squat and reach, feet wide. You're gonna reach arms in line with the ears as you step up back in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So I'm gonna do it from the side just to show you, emphasizing that line. We want that straight line, fingertips through the tailbone. That's also gonna be through the crown of the head. So watch that the arms are never traveling a different path than your head. Also thinking keeping knees, just tracking over toes there. Pushing through the heels. And give me one more here. You're gonna stay in this squat, and then from here, you're gonna straighten the legs. As you do, take a little bow, press arms back, come back to that squat. So squat and reach, we straighten the legs, bow forward. So chest is lifting a little bit as you come back to the squat, tilting forward as you press into that little bow, squeezing shoulder blades together, pulling navel in tight. So we gotta warm up everything here. Just 2 minutes. Last one here, and then we're gonna split the feet nice and wide here, toes going forward. You're gonna take a little lunge to one side, reach, arm up. So you're twisting toward the knee that's bent, keeping weight back in the heels, really sit butt back. And the wider you go here, the lower you're going to be able to go. So just keeping that in mind. Our final little part of this warm-up. Last one here, we're gonna come down into a plank. So down in plank, you're gonna press back to downward dog. As you come forward to plank, right knee is gonna cross to left elbow, bring it to right, step back to downward dog. We switch sides. So coming forward to plank, left knee crosses to right elbow, over to left, step back. So I want you to see if you can make contact there, knee to elbow. So you've really gotta tuck tailbone under to achieve that, otherwise the hip will stop you. Last one here, downward dog, and done. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna come back up to standing. As I said, we're starting with the standing bar portion, and this is where you're gonna grab your weights. So nice light set of hand weights, because it's going to be small movements and quite high reps. We're gonna start here in a wide second position, toes turned out, elbows into the side, palms up toward the ceiling. You're gonna be extending arms out as we do a plie squat. And then we're just gonna follow everything else back to back to back. So we've got 4 minutes here total, starting in 3, 2, 1. All right, so feet wide, we serve it out, keeping tailbone tracking straight down, If you guys have been here for a while, you know the drill. It's gonna feel really, really easy if you're letting that butt go back and you're tilting forward as you would in a classic squat. In these plie squats, we're keeping back totally straight, so it's a straight line, tailbone through the crown of the head, and if you had a little like laser coming out of the crown of your head, it would just be a little spot on the ceiling directly above you. So keeping that straight line. I feel like my arms are still tired from last week. Did you guys do the upper body? The upper body workouts last week. Yikes. Yikes. I got a little carried away. I got a little crazy and did the weights and ankle weights. Why did I do that? I don't know. By ankle weights, I mean wrist weights. Stay down here. We're gonna pulse both of these things. So it's a little micro serve to the side. Tailbone stays tucked here. We're pulsing down. Make sure you're keeping knees wide. If you want to make it a little bit milder, you can always bring the hands in a little bit closer so you don't have to do a full extension. You'll just do like little mini pushes out away from you. But if you want it to be really hard, go out long there. Keeping shoulders back and down, pulsing low. In that plie, remember how I said it was gonna be 4 minutes here? That's still true. That's still true. The thing is, once I've said it, I've trapped myself in it. Because unless I edited all this out, which would be very hard to do, now I have to do it. So sometimes I do that to myself. I trap myself because I'm like, well, then I can't back out of it. All right, last few seconds here. We are going to stay low for the next one. Stay here. We're going to curl arms in, right heel lifts, and release. So same side repeating, heel lift, release. Just with that curl, watch that you're not going up and down. So it's not like an up, down. You're not pushing through that leg to come up. It's purely a heel lift. You're still staying equally low through the legs. Heel is pushing forward as it lifts. That's gonna help find that turnout. And with that side that's stabilizing, your left side, you're also gonna be thinking of pushing the heel forward, wrapping knee open. Whew! I underestimated how intense these were gonna feel. Again, if you wanna make it a little bit milder, you can just bring the elbows in a little bit closer to your sides. You could do fully to the sides. That's gonna support it a bit more. So you have options here. You could also do a lighter weight. If you're traveling, grab a couple water bottles, make sure they're equal weight. Last one here, you're gonna hold, and we're just gonna pulse it here. Yes, this is our last minute here, we're pulsing. Keeping arms lifted. Oh man, the arms just start to get juicy here. It's just amazing how much these light weights can burn. And I do all sorts of strength training. I don't film that kind of thing just because I don't know. I personally don't find it the most interesting thing to work along with or to film, but I do strength training. So I do heavier weights for upper body for sure. And actually I find that usually a little bit easier than these bar arm series because there's not as much endurance. When I'm working just purely strength with heavier weights, it's not as many reps. It's the endurance of these that even though they're light weights, oh my God, how they do burn. Last several seconds here, and then we'll get a little mini break in 3, 2, 1. All right, first 4 minutes, done. I'm gonna pause the timer for a second, show you the next set. Next set, you'll notice, oh, how strange and mysterious. We only did one side there. This is where we're gonna come back and do the second side. So slightly different though. Instead of serving the sides, you're gonna be going forward. So palms will be up, you'll reach forward. Everything's just gonna be to the front. So other than that, no surprises. It's 4 minutes straight through here. Set up for your plie, elbows in by the sides. We start in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, so forward, tuck in. And when I say tuck in, really squeeze the elbows back by the sides. Squeeze the whole back. Squeeze that midline of the back in tight. Ooh, my hip just popped. Nice one. Nice one. I haven't been as poppy lately as I normally am. I think it's the heat. I am usually a bit like poppier in the cold? Do you have like poppy joints, and are you poppier in the cold? Let me know. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, this is gonna be this set of pulses. Well, this first set of pulses, also the second side. This is gonna be the real doozy. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. All right, we're gonna hold the next one, but why? And we're gonna pulse it here. So again, you have options. If you wanna bring the elbows in a little bit closer toward you and just do like little mini pushes forward, that's fine. Keep palms up here. If you wanna go a little crazier, reach it a little farther forward. Oh, my biceps, they are burning. The endurance. That's, this is nothing on last week's upper body week. But yeah, if you wanna see some upper body endurance, if you missed last week, go back, circle back, and do that. Oh my God. I swear, I don't think my arms have felt the same since. Like, I think they're still tired from that. That's not true. I've done more upper body since then. But yeah, this is like a walk in the park compared to that. Last few seconds here, and then we're gonna go for that heel lift with the curl. So left heel lift with that curl. Just that same side repeating. Again, stay low, watch so you're not lifting up and down. Again, you have the option of bringing the weights in to the side there if you want a little bit of a break. Makes a massive difference. But I don't want you doing that if you don't have to. Remember, it should feel challenging. It should feel challenging here. So you gotta stay in that challenge if you want to change, if you want to get stronger. So really, that's just like last resort. Like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to go on. I'm not gonna be able to maintain the form if I don't bring elbows in. But if you can still maintain the form out here, even if it's burning and feels terrible, carry on. Carry on. It's good for you. It's good for your body. It's good for your mind too. This is how you become mentally tough. It's actually my favorite part of it. All right, last one, you're gonna hold pulse. So keep drawing elbows together, like little jail bars in front of you. This feels like prison right now. I feel like I'm imprisoned by this series. But there's not too much of the strength portion after this. And then we will be getting into that cardio, which, I mean, depending on the week, the leg week, the cardio was pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. The leg week has probably been the hardest week for me so far, I would say, overall. So if you've done all the weeks, let me know which one's been the hardest for you, / which one you've enjoyed the most. I would say that's been the hardest for me. Well, the cardio, I think, was definitely the hardest that week. I don't anticipate the cardio being as bad this week. All right, last one there. Release. Alrighty, a little breather. We're gonna come back down to this plie for just 2 more things. So it's just 2 more minutes in this plie position. I'm getting sweaty. So toes are gonna be turned out. We're gonna be staying down in the plie this time. You're gonna be doing it around the world. Double heel lift at the same time. Slow release down. That's our first minute. I'll let you guess what the second minute is. It's probably not too hard to guess at this point. But starting, find your plie, drop down into it, palms facing forward in 3, 2, 1. So here we go. Double heel lift, arms go up and down. So we're basically just drawing a circle with arms. Make sure palms stay facing forward the whole time. Again, we've got to keep core really tucked and tight, or you're going to be feeling the lower back doing the stabilization at the top. It's not what we want. We want to feel the abs doing the stabilization. Along those lines, make sure arms are not traveling like backward, because that will kind of pull the back so that you end up with that hollow back. We do not want the hollow back. Ain't no hollow back, girl. Oh, who remembers that banger? Man, that was, I was just trying to think, like, what year? I think it was like just as I was starting college, maybe? 2007, 2008? Correct me in the comments if that's incorrect. Last one here. Keep it up. I also might have been, we're pulsing here. Yeah, that's one. I might have been a little bit slow to the party in discovering that song. Maybe it was earlier. Oh my God. Keep tailbone tucked. Keep those heels high, knees pushing back. If you need a little break from arms, just bring weights down to the chest. Keep holding there. Stay low. Legs are shaking, but we're just gonna ride this one home. I've got a bead of sweat coming down my forehead. Love that for me. We're over halfway. Deep breaths. Just keep everything engaged. We've got this. We've got this. I say it for myself just as much as I do for you guys. All right. Got about 10 more seconds here. Come on. Keep those heels high. Keep legs turned out. Don't let this turn into a squat. Here's 3, 2, 1. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay. Last little shake out here. We're so close. We're so close to being to those 2 final tabatas, but we're not there yet. 2 more things, 1 minute each. Next one I think is not too bad. It's gonna be a little bit more kind of upper body, back body focused. We're gonna be doing a rear fly with pulse. So I'm gonna show you from the front as well as the side. Feet about hip to shoulder distance apart. You're softening the knees. You're pushing hips back, palms in toward each other. A little bend in the elbows. We're gonna do a squeeze. Squeeze, slow release. So shoulder blades are squeezing together each time. From the side, make sure you're keeping it flat back. We don't want to start rounding there. And make sure you are pushing butt back. So it'll be a squeeze, squeeze, and down. 1 minute of these. And then I'll let the last thing be a little fun surprise. In 3, 2, 1. All right. So squeeze, squeeze, and release. You can always make it a little bit milder by putting a bit more of a bend in the elbows. Make sure you're still supporting with the abs here. You can think of it as a plank. I realize we're standing, but it's a similar position. Anything with navel down, think of like a plank in terms of the ab engagement. Squeeze, squeeze, slow release down. Don't let the arms just drop down. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. Woo. What a doozy. What a doozy. All right. One more here, and then we're gonna begin our final little surprise. We're gonna go straight into it. So, feet just hip distance apart. You're gonna bend both knees. Legs are down parallel, weights into the chest, heels up. We're gonna pulse here in parallel. Again, we're trying to keep tailbone slightly tucked here. Keep squeezing the glutes, find that balance, so fix your gaze on a non-moving point. I'm looking at Layla right now, which, you know, she could move in any moment. Who knows? She's sleeping right now, though. All right, we're gonna add something spicy right here. I want you to reach right arm up, hold. Keep pulsing, right arm just in line with the ear. 3, 2, 1, switch arms. Left arm reaches up in line with the ear. Keep pulsing. 3, 2, 1, bring it down for a second, and then final 10 seconds, both arms up in line with the ears. Pulse it out. Here's 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Goodbye, weights. Goodbye. We don't need you anymore. All right, take a quick breather here. Let everything just relax for a second. I feel like it's already cardio somehow. Sometimes that is the case with these kind of like dynamic lower body movements or exercises. Sometimes they do become a little cardio-tastic. But for the true cardio, let me show you what's happening. Tabatas, as always, so we're just gonna do it as sets of 2 exercises. So those 2 exercises, we got 4 minutes. 4 minutes through. We alternate 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. First one is going to be an alternating rear lunge with a little pop in the lunge. So you'll step 1 foot back, pop, bring it in. Other side, step back, pop, bring it in. Second exercise, why have I done these? It's a narrow to wide squat jump. So you're gonna be narrow, we come down and squat all the way up, land wide, all the way up, land narrow. Both of those is a full squat. You're focusing on landing softly. Those are the two things. We start with the lunges, 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1. So foot steps back, pop, land, step forward, other side. Lunge, pop, land, step forward. Do you know what? These ones aren't the worst. There's enough of a break in it. I could have made us jump the leg change, but I didn't. Look at how nice I am. All right, there's our break. Sorry, I was going a little long there. All right, narrow to wide, here we go. Narrow squat, land wide. Felt like I could have just done those other ones forever. This one, not so much. I don't think I'm gonna have a hard time ending us on time on this one. Last one here. Boom, there we go. One round down, 3 to go. So we're back to that rear lunge and pop here. In 3, 2, 1, here it is. Lunge, pop, step in. So whichever leg is in front, really try to keep that glute engaged as you land, as you step forward. That can be tricky. As you get more confident in these, last one there, you can pick up the pace of it. Why narrow to wide squat jump? I act as if I didn't do this, as if I didn't come up with it. All right, here we go. Who would do this? Make sure knees are always tracking over toes. Big bounce up, sit low in that squat. That's what's gonna give you the power to do a big jump. Last one here. That's our halfway point for these 2 exercises. Mat sliding a little bit, can't take the heat. All right, back to that lunge. Here we go. So step, pop, and in. And of course, there are ways that these could be modified. Just get rid of the pop. You could just do an alternating rear lunge. You could step in and out of that squat. Last one there. We're just going all out right now. All right, 3, 2, 1. Keep pushing down into that squat. If you need a little bit of a breather in it, spend more time in the squat. So whatever you do, do not cut the squat. The squat is better, more important than the jump. The big squat will power a big jump. Last one there. Okay, final round of these 2. Then we've got one more tabata to go. Lunges in 3, 2, 1. Do it. One more here. Okay, you know it's coming. Final round, narrow to wide. Again, do not cheat that squat. Do not. Here we go. So, full squat each time. Land light, land like a cat. Workouts inspired by cats. Last one here. Oh my God, okay. Woo. All right. That's that 4 minutes Tabata done. Take a little breather before we move on to our final one. Because our final one is mat-based, which could be better or worse. I'm gonna say I think the second Tabata is a little easier. It's not as cardio intensive and it's not as lower body intensive. So lower body, those are like your big burners. So they really work the whole system. When we're not tapping as much lower body, it tends to be not as taxing for the whole system. So All right, coming down to the floor here. Our 2 exercises are, however, going to be plank-based. First one is a spider crunch. So actually not cardio at all. In fact, I would rather you took these slower. You're going to be releasing opposite hand and leg, touch ankle, or if you want a little bit milder, you can touch the knee. And we just keep going there cross body. Second exercise, still out of breath. Second exercise is gonna be a plank jack and half burpee. Yes, I said that. Okay, so we go out in, land wide, heels down, and back. You can always walk that out as well if you want lower impact. But those are the 2 exercises, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, starting with our spider crunch. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So try to keep these controlled. Like I said, I would rather you actually went slower on these so that you could find that balance and core control. If you're going really fast, you're not actually gonna be giving yourself enough time for the abs to work. Last one here. Nice thing here is that we get to just drop down to the knees for a second. My sweaty knees, you can see my sweat patches here. All right, up to planking in, jack. So jack, half burpee, jack, half burpee. Like I said, make sure heels are coming down. So jump wide there and push butt down. Last one here. And a little breather. Down onto my sweaty knees. Okay, that's 1 round down. Not so bad, right? Back to our spider crunch. Here we go. A chance to slow it down a bit. Really focus on the ab engagement. So try not to let the torso shift too much with these. It's gonna get harder as you get more tired. The last one there. Quick 10 seconds of rest. We go back to the jack and half burpee in 3, 2, 1. Out, in, forward, back. And you could go faster than me on these ones. You can go slower. Pick your pace, do your best, challenge yourself. And a little breather. I think I was a tiny bit slower that round. That was the first. But yeah, like I said, I'm doing my best here. Back to our spider crunch. Here we go, round 3. So we've just passed the halfway point in this Tabata series. That should feel good. Last one there. A little breather. My face is probably looking extremely slick right now. All right, here we go. So jack, half burpee. It really is total body. A nice way to round out the month before heading into summer. Last one there. Okay, final round. I feel like I have sweat coming down the tip of my nose. All right, spider crunches, let's go. Last round. So even more, try to keep that control here. Like I said, it's gonna be maybe a bit harder because we're a little bit tireder. But we can do it. We can do it. Last one here. Okay, here it comes. No escape. Give it your all. Final round. Let's go. Jack, half burpee. Take a nice cold shower after this. Last one. And done. There we go. Oh my God. Shake it out. You might need to fan yourself off. I did not turn on the air conditioning this morning. To be honest, we don't really need it yet. We're using the like dehumidifier setting just to pull the damp out. But tell you what, that was a sweaty one. Even if the AC were on, I'd probably still be really sweaty. It's not actually that warm in here. All right, sit nice and tall here. Give the shoulders some nice rolls back. We're just letting the heart rate come down a little bit here. Woo. Touch right hand down to the side. Inhale, sweep left arm up and over. Nice side body stretch. Go ahead, switch sides. Ooh, those really help bring the heart rate down. Come back through center, hands behind the back, press back, expanding across the chest. I know I've mentioned this in past kind of cardio videos, but these kinds of like high intensity cardio where it's like the on, off, like a tabata, like a timed HIIT workout, really good for testing your cardio capacity. Go ahead, come onto your butt, soles of feet together, knees wide, because you should be able to get that heart rate up, get to peak, and it should drop fairly quickly again. So if you're really winded for a long time after doing this workout, you know that you need to be working a little bit more cardio, and this style of cardio. So it's not really the same if you've just been doing steady state cardio. It's not the same. You need these kind of like big bursts. Whew. There we go. Let's just take a seated pigeon. So knees bent here. Oh man, my knees are, oh, my legs are sweaty. Cross right ankle over left knee and bring the left foot in closer. You're in this little number 4. Push chest up and over. How? I've observed this before. Like my lower legs get so sweaty and my knees do as well, but not the backs of my knees. Like my kneecaps get really sweaty. That's so strange. What sweat glands? Like I feel like my sweat glands are in the wrong locations. Go ahead, release, switch sides. It's just very strange. Oh, and now I've got like cat hair stuck to my sweaty legs. Yes. Yes, great. Release, both legs out long here. We'll take a final twist. So you're just going to cross the right foot over the left knee, turn toward your right, sit nice and tall. Really try to find that twist from the line of the navel rather than the chest, which is where it'll come from more easily. And release, switch sides. Woo. Good workout to do with a friend, perhaps. I don't know. Just, you know, mix up your summer a little bit. Instead of just like meeting up for drinks, like do a workout, then you can have a drink. But do a workout first. You'll feel good, you'll feel energized. You might not even need the drink. Go ahead, release. Just sit up nice and tall here. Oh my God, that is us done. Wipe the sweat away, give yourself a pat on the back. If you are seeing this after the Thursday workout this week has already been posted, then maybe follow this one with that one. So that is designed to go after this, if it's available. And that'll be your complete total body workout. If you guys enjoyed this one, please do hit that like button down below. And while you're there, of course, hit subscribe so that you can come back in September with new workouts. And let me know down below in the comments which week has been your favorite so far. So what are you thinking of hot for summer this year? What do you want to see more of in the fall? Well, I hope you guys have a great summer, and I will see you back here in the fall. Bye!